I want to bring Harish Bijoor in on this because you've tracked many an election as well, including those in Karnataka. What do you make of the fact that on issue after issue, the BJP seems unable in this particular election to set the agenda? It's the Congress that's picking something, turning it into something much bigger than it actually is, putting the BJP on the defensive and making the BJP look reactive. It's usually the other way around.
Well, you're absolutely right, Rahul, because in this election, this particular issue, let's talk the milk issue, for instance, is live fodder, given live fodder to the opposition parties. And the Congress is making the best of it, as is the JDS, and as is the AAP attempting to do. So if you look at it, I think this entire issue could have been managed better. And I think the timing is totally wrong. But, from a pure commercial point of view, I mean, this is telling me a lot of stuff. It's just telling me that if one cooperative versus another cooperative could create this kind of a ruckus, imagine tomorrow when Reliance, which has big plans to enter the dairy industry, is going to face when it wants to enter the dairy industry.
No, but that depends on whether there's an election at that time or not, Harish. It actually depends on whether there's an election. If there isn't an election, nobody will have a problem. Absolutely. If there's an election, then Aishwarya Mahadev and her party will be jumping again. That again depends on whether at that moment the Congress is in opposition or power. Because if they're in government, then the view may change. But in opposition, then of course this is just, there you see on your screen right now, DK Shivkumar enjoying some Nandini milk. And this is politically expedient, but remember the walls that Aishwarya is asking for, if the Congress were to win on the 13th of May, those same walls, Aishwarya, would then be very problematic because this is the mentality of the Bombay club. You don't want to create these walls. You want Nandini to become a national force to take on Amul. That should be the Kannada aspiration. That would be a true expression of Kannada pride.
That is a true aspiration, and Nandini.
But you're asking for walls, you're asking for protectionism, then other states will do the same to you.
Basically asking is that the livelihood of way too many people is dependent on this one cooperative, which is now suffering under this current government. And let's make it very clear. Please look at the Board of Administration of Amul and tell me which political party they belong to. Look at KMF also and you'll tell me who Balchandar Jarkiholi is. Right? So you can see exactly what is happening to the farmers today. And it is not about political expediency. It is about the welfare of people, because Rahul, when we offered Shira Dare, look at the milk production that was there, even though we took the risk of offering 4,000 crores to the dairy farmers, and we were able to boost production then. We have always stood for the farmers, and this is not about being in opposition or government. The singular fact is this. This is an indigenous, homegrown industry and cooperative that we need to protect, because the last time we didn't stand up, you know what happened? Canara Bank, Vijaya Bank, Bank of Mysore, which was our treasury bank, no longer exists. The heart of Indian banking today, or whatever it was, comes from Karnataka and Uttar Kannada rather. And today none of them exist because of what you did to the other banks. I'm sorry if Kannadigas are very scared and very weary because of the fact that every time the BJP decides to make some big expansion plans, it is the regional languages, it is the regional areas and the states that get affected, Rahul.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, not only Congress, this is the people of the state that are standing up. Can you tell me every single Hotel Owners Association is pro-Congress? No. Can you tell me every Raita Sangha is pro-Congress? No. This is a people's movement because they've seen the way that the BJP and a particular machinery have bulldozed the regional aspirations of people, and we are not going to stand for it.